Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of the new book, Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. I am also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love, available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flames, romance, life path, and purpose. You can book that at my website, fondinwellness.com. I do twin flame, divine feminine boot camps on demand, online, on a locked site. If you book a reading with me for this month, actually tomorrow, starting tomorrow, December 1st, today is November 30th, but for the month of December, if you book a reading with me, you will get a $50 off promo code for either of the boot camps, one or two. This is the Twin Flame Weekly Tarot reading. Messages for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. As I just mentioned, today is Monday, November 30th, 2020. I can't believe December is tomorrow, right around the corner. My birthday month, yay! And December promises to be really good for everybody as we are tying up these really challenging aspects of 2020. If you guys are interested, I am doing this challenge to kick 2020 in the butt, to kick the rest of 2020 in the butt. If you haven't viewed the video that I posted on Thanksgiving, please go back and view that. And actually, I'll post a link up here above, as well as at the end screen, I'll go ahead and put that video there too. You can join me with 5 commitments if you want to get serious and kick 2020 in the booty. So with no further ado, we're going to read the energies for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. Let's go ahead and say a prayer over the cards. This week we're working with the Angel Tarot as usual, and we are also working with the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, help twin flames to understand the energy, what they need to learn this week, and how they are growing and moving forward on their journey. So we're going to start with the goddesses. As usual, the Divine Feminines. So let's go ahead and start with this Divine Feminine energy, Divine Feminine's Guardian Angels. What do Divine Feminines need to know to learn and grow this week? Okay, and we are going to take from Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Archangel Michael, can you please give us a message for the Divine Feminine Collective that I read for this week? What is the energy starting today, Monday, November 30th, 2020? And we are going to get the message for Divine Masculine. Of course, if you viewed the weekly reading for last week for Divine Masculine, you might have noticed that Divine Masculine had some challenging energy last week. 2 really challenging cards which magnified that challenging energy. We're going to see how Divine Masculines are doing this week. I'm really curious to know how they're doing this week. So this is for the Divine Masculines in this collective. What do they need to know to learn and grow? And we're going to get for the Divine Masculines, the message from Archangel Michael. I love working with Archangel Michael. He is a great archangel to work with. He is honest and he's powerful, and he likes to give messages that are very blunt. And I like that. Being a Sagittarian, I like that. So Archangel Michael for Divine Masculines, what do they need to know? All right, so we're gonna get for the Twin Flame couple now. So Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, for the Twin Flame couple, can you read for us energetically where the Twin Flame couples are at in this collective that I read for here on YouTube? Okay, and we're gonna get Archangel Michael's message for the Twin Flame couple. Archangel Michael, the twin flame couples, as they're coming together into reunion, what do they need to know to learn and grow? Okay, now we're going to get the romance angel messages for this week as well. So romance angels, give us the twin flame couples romance message for this first week in December. What is the romance energy? Please let us know. And we're going to get the messages of love, which of course, if you have been following my YouTube channel in the weekly readings, you know that this card either enhances or slightly changes the meaning of the romance card, as romance energy isn't always super straightforward. So we're going to go ahead and get this message of love cards for the twin flame couple in this collective. And we're going to get messages now from Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculines. What do you have to say to your Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines? If you could say anything from your heart space, what is the truth of your heart this week, Divine Masculines? There are many Divine Feminines that have not yet heard from their Divine Masculines. Divine Masculines, what can you tell them about what is in your heart space this week for your Divine Feminine twin flame? Okay, so let's start with the goddesses. We got the King of Water. I love this. This is wonderful and beautiful. This is a really trustworthy man. This is someone who is super duper trustworthy. Now, this could be your twin flame that is a water sign for some of you that need this message. For some of you that need this message for your twin flame who is a water sign, they could be Sun in Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or they could have a moon in Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And what this is saying is that your Piscean twin flame, your Scorpio twin flame, or your Cancer twin flame is very trustworthy. This is the person that you want to marry. This is the person that you want to be with. This is the person that you can trust in all situations. Now, the reason why this message is here is because some of you who are in twin flame connections with either one of those signs, any of those three signs, that you're not trusting that they will be there for you. And Divine Feminines, they will be there for you. That's what this message is signifying, is that they will be there for you. Some of you won't leave an unhealthy situation. As Archangel Michael said, it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Some of you won't leave that unhealthy situation because you're afraid that your water sign twin flame won't be there for you. And what your angels are telling you, if this is you and this is your situation, now of course this is not going to apply to everybody, but if this is you and your situation, your angels are urging you to trust that your twin flame in that water sign will be there for you, and that you can go ahead and leave that unhealthy situation that you are in. Some of you are in unhealthy marriages, unhealthy relationships, maybe a parent or a grandparent or somebody who is not super healthy that is putting you in harm's way, if not physically, of course, mentally or emotionally. So leave that. They're also saying this includes healthy choices. So it also includes and I'm gonna put out a video about this actually this week. It's funny that came up, but about unhealthy eating patterns, unhealthy drinking patterns, drugs, or anything like that. Your angels are saying that too, it's time to leave that piece of your life behind. 4, I like this, they're in a better energy. This is Divine Masculines, 8 of Fire, which is really good energy. The energy has turned around for Divine Masculines. They figured out their stuff from last week, whatever was holding them back, keeping them rooted in the past last week. That was last week. Starting today, they're in a better energy. 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands is about moving forward. Communication might be coming again this week, twin flames. Communication might be coming from the Divine Masculine this week again, because 8 of Fire very much is a communication card. It's about a lot of really good things happening. There might be a lot of activity this week. Maybe a twin flame Divine Masculine that will drop by, that will give a call, that will ask to see you, and also making plans for something fun to happen. And I'm looking at this as fun. Now, of course, with the current world situation, there might not be a lot of fun to be had. You can't just up and go to a theme park, for example. But there might be an arrangement between the two of you to actually just do something fun. So whether it's just like going and taking a hike, or going to visit a national park, or taking a picnic to a park somewhere where you can be socially distant with other people, I see that as happening. They keep telling me, the angels keep telling me something fun is coming with your divine masculine, something fun that either they're thinking up or that they're asking you to do with them, but something that's more amusing, something that's fun. I like that. The divine masculines who have been very fearful in the past, Archangel Michael is saying to the divine masculines, please ask me for help. I'll help to lift the fear from you. I'll help you to move forward. I'll help you with that solar plexus energy. And if you are a divine feminine watching this, you can also ask Archangel Michael to help your divine masculine to overcome their fear, to be able to move forward, come forward and speak with you and communicate and everything. Archangel Michael is great for obliterating fear, for cutting the cords, cutting the ties of fearful situations, or situations in which you don't feel like you have a lot of personal power. And Archangel Michael can certainly do this, which is great. And then we have for the couple, we have this, I like this. We have had the message consistently for both parties, for feminine and masculine, but overall, more recently for the divine masculine who has had some financial troubles. We've seen this a few weeks ago, and then again last week with that conflict. So we've seen them with like uncertainty regarding employment. A lot of them have been laid off, and maybe if you're a divine feminine, you've been laid off too, or your work situation has been a little uncertain, meaning some of you were full-time and you had to go down to part-time, or some of you were self-employed and you had to close your business, or some of you that were working in, like, let's say a studio or a nail salon or something like that, all of a sudden you saw your hours cut and like you just don't have the income that you once had. So what Archangel Michael is saying to the twin flame couple this time is, don't let the uncertainty of money hold you back, because with Archangel Michael, you got go forward fearlessly. And what this is saying, twin flames, this goes for feminine and masculine together. What this means is that heaven will provide for you. Heaven has got your back. Heaven will provide for you, and money is not the reason to stop the progression of this couplehood together. That it might seem that fear of lack will hold you back. That was a weird rhyme. That was not intended. But Archangel Michael is saying you need to trust in heaven. You need to trust in God's guidance, that we have this for you. We actually have this for you, and don't use this as an excuse to not move forward with your twin flame. Again, this goes for the feminine and for the masculine twin flames. So interesting. I like that. I like when Archangel Michael really says, like, hey, you are not supposed to be fearful. Fear? No. Fear is a lower energy. You're not supposed to be fearful. You need to trust and have faith in God. I love the romance message, and more than the card itself, I like the message that is underneath it. So it says, calling in your soulmate. Now, in this deck, in this pink card deck, which is out of print, it's the Romance Angel cards, there is no twin flame card. Now, granted, some twin flames are also soulmates. I've been told numerous times by readers in the past that my twin flame is also a soulmate. So many of you have soulmates and twin flame situation going on. And some of you are twin flames, but you don't have the soulmate piece, which, whatever, it doesn't matter. In one of the videos that I posted, it's like labels don't truly matter. But what I like about this is that it says, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I like this because what this is saying is that continue with the positive affirmations, the positive visualizations, the positive prayers, and you will move things in the proper direction. Obviously, that goes for you if you are watching this video. And I like the decision card that goes with that, because many of you have been flip-flopping back and forth on this. Now, this is what I want to say about this. I talk to many of you, as you know, through my readings, and I see the comments that you guys post on YouTube. And it's easy to get into the mode of manifestation and visualization and go, all right, I'm going to repeat my affirmations. I'm going to say my prayers. I'm going to do my visualizations. I'm going to do my vision board about my twin flame and I. And you kind of put it in like you're punching in a time card, right? If ever you have worked for a company that you had an actual time card, that's pretty old, right? Now they just have a ID usually that's scanned in or scanned out. But that being said, it's like you're putting in your time card and you're like, well, okay, I'll try this affirmation and visualization thing. And you do it for 3, 4, 5 days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And then after that period of time that you've decided to put in your time card, you go, oh, screw it. This isn't working. This thing isn't real. This whole twin flame thing isn't real for me. And then you give up doing it. And then you go into fear mode and you go into doubt mode and you go into lower negative energy mode. And what your angels are saying, it's time to decide about this relationship. It means that you're sending the universe mixed messages when you do that. You can't just go, oh, for right now, when I say so, I'm going to put in my time card and I'm going to do all the positive energy toward this union when I feel like it. But when I get sick and tired of it because I don't see results, I'm just not going to do it. So it's like you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent because making a decision, trusting in heaven's guidance, and staying in that positive mindset is going to send the clear signal to heaven that you're serious about this. And that doesn't mean it's not going to happen anyway. It really doesn't mean that. If it's in your divine destiny to be with your twin flame, there's not a lot you can do to derail you or derail your twin flame from that divine destiny. You just can't. However, you do realize that the pathway will be clearer, your life will be a lot easier, and your mood will be better if you can have that clear pathway and just put faith and trust and say, I'm putting in this work because I have faith in this. I'm putting in this work because I trust in this connection. And I have faith in God that God is going to bring me to my divine destiny. And when you flip-flop back and forth, it shows lack of faith. So stay on the positive mindset, positive track, knowing with a full-on knowing that your manifestation will come to light, that you will see your desires manifested. And you have to go into it with that mindset. You have to go into it deciding ahead of time, this is my divine destiny. I know it. I've intuited it. I have had messages accordingly that this is my divine destiny. So I put faith and trust in heaven that this is my path. And when you do your visualizations and affirmations too, it's kind of like reconfirming to heaven that you understand. You're not doing this because your visualizations, your affirmations are in fact manifesting it. It's almost reconfirmation to heaven saying, I get it, I understand, this is real. And when you send out those positive messages up to heaven saying, like, I have faith, I have trust, I know this is real, and I do this with expectancy, not expectancy from the ego, but an expectancy from the heart, from the spirit. And then that shows your divine source of light and love that you've got it. When you're flip-flopping back and forth, it does not show heaven that you've got it. It shows that you're still in doubt and fear. So that's what that is for. So your DM, again, communication is going to drive them forward. It's going to drive them forward because they really want to explain to you why they left, what happened. DM says, I left you before you could leave me, and I want to feel that way again. I want to feel those amazing, magnetic, like crazy feelings that when you guys were together, when you had your heart chakra opening, when you had your activation, when you had the intimacy, all of that, your DM wants to feel it again. And they want to come forward and say to you, I left you first. I know I did. I did it because I couldn't handle it. I did it because I was afraid that you were too good for me. I did it because I wasn't ready, and I pretty much knew that you weren't ready either. So that's what they're going to come forward and say to you. They want to take responsibility now for them cutting things off first. So it should be interesting. It should be an interesting week, you guys. Don't let fear hold you back in any case, guys. And that's the message, that's the final message that they're giving to me, is don't let fear hold you back in any case, because fear is a lower vibrational energy. So if it's Divine Feminine's fear of leaving the unhealthy situation, if it's Divine Masculine's fear of communicating, or if it's the couple, fear of moving forward because we don't have our finances, like because 2020 just basically ruined our finances, which has happened for so many people, the angels are saying no, you need to move this forward regardless. You guys will figure it out. We'll help you figure it out. So I like this. It's really a message of faith and hope. And the beginning of December should look great for you guys as far as twin flames. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you for supporting this YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can also pledge your support on Patreon. www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin. And I will see you in the next video.